I'll go first. What makes you different than the former superintendent, Paul Gosman?
I'm not sure what makes us different. I am a unique individual. I'm a unique leader. What sets me apart is I believe I can build relationships. I can help this district heal and mend, put it on the right path. We can, working together, we can improve student achievement, but we have to collaborate to do that. Anything we do in this district, it has to be collaborative if we're going to make a difference in the lives of our students.
As you stated, you didn't retire, but you did step down from being the superintendent at Sergeant Bluff. What made you want to come back and take on this role again?
Right, to move from interim to the permanent position. I've really enjoyed my time here. I like what I do. This is a district that has a lot of great people. I just feel like I can make a difference in this school district.
You said that you see yourself still as a coach and as a teacher, but the superintendent of the Sioux City Community Schools is the largest CEO in town.
Right.
It is the largest CEO in town. So do you see yourself as a CEO of the largest group in Sioux City?
Yeah, I see myself as a leader, the CEO of the Sioux City Community School District. The Sioux City Community School District is the third largest district in the state. But what I do each day in working with individuals, I still teach and I still coach. And it's at the administrative level and working with administrators. But I think teaching and coaching them to be better is an important part of my job.
And what are some specific ideas, some specific things that you say are going to take the Sioux City Community School District to the next level?
First of all, we have to find out where the issues are, and we've already identified some of those issues. We know that our special education students are struggling to improve student achievement, so we have already tackled that. We know that our ELL population are struggling to meet student achievement goals. That's our next big lift, and that's what we're going to tackle next. Those are two of the biggest ones right now. Student discipline, we're working with that. The board put in some policies that I think have been very effective. We need to continue to follow through with those policies. And when you add that all together, we can make big strides.
And as you pointed on the retirement, everybody thought you retired, right?
Yes.
So you said that you had never dreamed of coming to Sioux City and doing that. At what point did the current board members reach out to you regarding the possibility of being interim?
Sure. I don't remember the exact date, but it was, I believe it was well into February of last year when the first contact took place, when they knew I had resigned and they were looking for an interim.
And you said too, because you're looking at this as long-term, not short-term.
Right, yes. Yeah, long-term, what does long-term mean? That's the question, I guess. Long-term is, the longest contract that I would be able to obtain if I were chosen would be 3 years. And then when you look at that, 3 years, is that a long time? That's a minimum, but it could be more depending on the board and how they perceive me and the job that I do.
You talked a little bit about the voucher program that was passed a couple days ago. Can you take me into what the district will be trying to do to try to compensate from those?
Well, we don't know what the impact will be. We don't know what the financial impact will be. Again, what we have to do is we just have to keep getting better at the Sioux City Community School District. We have to be a place where people want to come, where families want to send their kids and keep their kids in school within our school district. That's our mission.
We have about 2 minutes left, and then he's going to have to get running.
Okay.
So,
You mentioned a lot when you were speaking about building a culture here at the school district that will make parents want to send their kids here, kids want to go here. What are some ways you're going to be able to build that culture?
Yeah, well, it comes down to a quality education. It comes down to showing people that student achievement is improving in the school district, that we are getting better. Our ultimate goal is student achievement and student success, and producing students that are good people, that they contribute to not only the school district, but the community, and that they want to stay in this community.
Currently, there are 2 lawsuits pending against the Sioux City Community School District. As you alluded to in there is a unique relationship because the superintendent reports to the school board. Obviously, in many cases, in many districts, when superintendents, will resign or not take a job because of the culture of the school board. So is that a concern for you? Do you feel like you can work with this school district or the school board members?
Yeah, if I didn't feel I could work with the current school board members, I would not have applied for this position. I honestly believe I can work with them, that we can continue to make strides, we can make improvements, we can improve the culture and the climate of this school district. The lawsuits are one thing, but we still have to focus on our students.
We have time for one more. Anyone has one last question?
What sets you aside as someone who came from a smaller district to somebody who comes now to the 3rd largest school district in the state? What is it of why are you qualified to go from a small district to an urban, property poor district?
Sure. My qualifications are my experience, my experience as a leader, my experience as understanding Sioux City, being so close to Sioux City for so many years. I do have a great understanding of the school district and knowledge of the school district, and I'm definitely up to par on school finance and how that works in Iowa, and how we can use our resources to improve what's going on here.
And you and I did an interview many years ago when we were talking about the district lines as a property poor district. And
we did.
And there was a joint effort. There were some discussions of trying to maybe split some of those lines and help out, because everything on Singing Hills goes south to Sergeant Bluff. I asked you point blank and you were like, no, we're not going to do that. I get that, because if you're the superintendent, you need all those tax dollars.
Right,
Now you're on this side
right,
in a property poor district.
right.
What are your options?
There really aren't any options unless Iowa code would change, and that is something we can certainly discuss. But tax dollars are set by district boundaries, and I don't know a way to change district boundaries under current Iowa code.